Hey, what up, guys? WWE Forever 98 here. Now, I'm not going to be making any more like Impact reviews. Like Saturday, I'll be putting up my Final Resolution predictions, but I'm not going to be making reviews of the Impact show. I'll make a review of Final Resolution itself, but I won't be making the Impact reviews. Now, as far as last night goes, yes, it was a good show from what I've seen. I didn't catch the last half hour. I was really tired last night. And I heard that Daniel's Wolf was pretty damn good, so I'll have to check that out on YouTube. But yeah, supposedly the announcer, I forget her name, Lauren, is leaving TNA because she's getting married or anything. I don't know if you guys know that, but there you go. So, you know, a lot of big things going on in TNA right now, but this video is going to be something that a lot of people have been wanting me to talk about, and a lot of people were posting this topic of a video, you know, consistently, so I just wanted to make it blow over in the IWC, you know, not have my video overshadowed like others that have been making a video on this topic. And what I'm going to talk about is the Bret Hart return to the WWE. Now, I first reported this about a month and a half ago on my YouTube that there was discussions. Bret Hart wanted to come back to the WWE, and you know, at first I thought it was a great move, and I still do. The most likely scenario that he'll have in the WWE, probably a feud with Vince. I don't think it's going to be anything wrestling-wise because the guy cannot wrestle anymore. You know, with the concussions and what did he have? He had a stroke a couple years ago, so I don't think he's going to wrestle again. And if he does, it's probably going to be one match and it won't last long. But yeah, I think this is a pretty good move for the WWE, especially now that Bret Hart will most likely return on January 4th, which is the date where Impact will go head-to-head with Raw. So I think that was a great move by Vince McMahon to try to get more ratings and steal ratings. I wouldn't say steal ratings, but take away ratings from Impact, and my phone's ringing. But, you know, I think that was the final nail in the coffin for, you know, TNA's attempt on Monday nights. I don't think that TNA will get anything better than maybe a 1.4, 1.5 if they're lucky. I think that WWE, on the other hand, will probably get a 4 or higher. I mean, if they don't get a 4 or higher on the Bret Hart return, there's definitely something wrong with the product, or they did not deliver it right, or the WWE universe is dumbasses. You know, I mean, the guy hasn't been seen on WWE programming for about, what, 12 years, 11, 12 years. So this is huge. And I think that if he does not feud with Vince McMahon, he should be involved with the Hart Dynasty. Now, there's been a lot of rumors going around. A couple guys made a video on this, but they're giving an interesting idea, which sounds pretty cool. You know, Bret Hart manages the Hart Dynasty, but he throws Tyson Kidd out because he's not a legitimate Hart. I think he's adopted or something. And then they bring in Teddy Hart, which is another member of the Hart family, puts him in the Hart Dynasty, and I guess the Hart Dynasty feuds with Tyson Kidd, or Tyson Kidd just goes into singles. I like that idea. Bret Hart, you know, he brings ratings, he brings publicity, and the only thing that is kind of weird about this is, why is it now that Bret Hart wants to come back, wants to return to the WWE? Now, the first idea that pops into my head, the first scenario, maybe he needs money. I mean, listen, he hasn't wrestled in a long time. I mean, you know, he hasn't been at wrestling shows. He was at a Ring of Honor show. You know, he does the little appearances here and there, you know, autograph sessions. But really, I guess, you know, he hasn't had a big payout in a while with all the hospital bills and all the medication, I guess, he's been taking. Maybe, you know, in the stock market, maybe he's lost some money and needs some money. You know, that's the only reasonable thought with Bret Hart coming back. On the other hand, maybe he wants to give back to his fans. Now, I reported this on the rumor mill. Bret Hart will most likely take part in the Hart Foundation DVD that's supposed to be released next year. But that was one of the contract clauses, I guess. If Bret was to return to the WWE, he wanted a DVD made. He just got, I think in like 2005, he got the Bret Hart DVD, Best There Is, Best There Was, Best There Will Be DVD. So I guess that it does make sense that they're going to make a Hart Foundation DVD. And like I said before in another video, I think that's a great idea. I think that the Hart Dynasty is one of the best tag teams of all time. But yeah, I mean, obviously, you know, Bret Hart, big name. He is 51, I think. I think that's how old he is, 51. So don't expect him to come back as a wrestler. Most likely a manager, or, you know, the idea of him becoming a permanent GM on Raw has been thrown around. I don't see that happening. I mean, even though Vince isn't happy with the ratings with the guest host, I still think that, you know, he wants to bring in big names and, you know, try to draw attention from media outlets. But, you know, I think that Bret Hart would be a good GM. I've said that in past videos, but I don't think it's going to happen. That's a very much of a long shot. But I think that if Bret Hart comes back, manages the Hart Dynasty, or does like a feud with Vince McMahon, not non-wrestling feud, maybe like a business kind of feud, I guess. I don't know. Maybe he buys Raw like Trump did. I don't know. But yeah, I think that would be very interesting. You know, bring back the Montreal Screwjob storyline, bring that up, and the feud. You know, I think that would be very, very good. I mean, the contract runs through, I think, 2 weeks after WrestleMania. So I think that Bret Hart will have a significant role in the WWE. It's just unclear as of now what he will do. But guys, leave your comments in the comment section. Tell me what you think about the Bret Hart return. I personally, I'm very, very excited for it. And if WWE knows what is the right move, which is to put Bret Hart, put his return on January 4th against Impact, I think that Vince McMahon has done a great job bringing the return back. Bret Hart, you know, probably one of the best wrestlers of all time, coming back to the WWE, getting that publicity, maybe even bring the old school fans back that have left the WWE, the WWE fan base. So yeah, I think it's a very interesting move. But once again, thanks for watching, guys. Comment in the comment section, tell me what you think about the move, and yeah, have a good day, guys.